Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to my final part of the Splinter Cell Blacklist Ghost Perfectionist campaign walkthrough. And this last level is really fun. It's probably one of my favorite out of the entire game, for sure. There are two ways to get by this first area. I use the unstealthy, proper way of getting by those snipers. What I would recommend doing is walking around the left side. There will just be one juggernaut for you to face instead of those two snipers, because it is very difficult to make your way by those guys without the proper amount of speed going in, and it's just a quicker, more difficult way of doing it. So do that if you will. Open up these doors, and right at the start is where the laptop's going to be. There is a way to do it. There is a way to get it on this, but I chose not to get it on this. I chose to get it beforehand. At this interval right here, you can just walk right here, and then slowest walk possible by this guy right here on your left, and it'll be right there on the left there. You have to do it really quickly though, because they switch positions pretty quickly. So that's why I would just recommend doing it on a lower difficulty first. Now I gotta wait for this juggernaut here to turn his head for me to get to the objective, and once he turns around, you are safe to do so, because the other guys won't change position to anywhere that will potentially spot you. So glitches a little bit there, but I disabled the fan outside for me to rappel down and move on through the next area. Now I don't know if opening or closing the doors is important here, right where this juggernaut is, but sometimes he will just have his flashlight on, and if he has his flashlight on, then you don't want to be where I'm sitting right here. You want to be a bit farther back, because he might come around that corner and investigate. I'm so surprised they can't see that. That's silly. They can't see your head right there. Come on. That guy's as blind as a bat. Anyways, I love the face mask that they give you in this level. Very cool. Makes you feel very stealthy and like a real spy. And also, I was pondering this question: what would you guys think about a Panther playthrough and an Assault playthrough, all on Perfectionist as well? If you want me to put that together, then leave me a comment or what have you, and I can get right on that. Now, also, what do you guys think of there being a crossbow for all your gadgets instead of the SC? I think it's the SC 3000 or something that was in the original Splinter Cell games, and it was just an attachment on your gun, and it shot different gadgets out of it. I kind of preferred that way. I find the crossbow bolt part's pretty silly, but it still kind of fits the game, so I'll let it slide. It is stealthy after all. I guess a tube launcher would be. I'm thinking too hard on this. Anyways, this place right here with all the lasers, you have to really go slow and take the route that I take. And ooh. Okay, maybe don't take the route that I take. It's very dangerous. But you gotta make sure that no lasers are in your vicinity. When you get to the ladder, it'll be okay. It's nice, quick, and easy. And again, just be patient and wait for each laser to go by once or twice so you know precisely what you're walking into. And okay, so this next part will be a little bit tricky. if you do want to take people out hand to hand or with bolts or whatever, or tasers or what have you, this part will be pretty easy if that's the way you're playing it. But if you're playing it total evasion, completely pacifist, like I've been the past couple videos, then you want to shadow this guy right here. Sometimes he'll take a little bit longer to go on his patrol. If so, just wait longer. Doi. So so you hide behind this crate, otherwise he might be able to spot you just in the middle of the corridor there. So might as well do this for extra precaution. As soon as he starts moving, you go right on ahead and do the same right behind him. And as soon as he gets into that doorway, you want to go as fast as you can right beside him like that. And in the next room right there, you'll see the bot user. So if you want to just take him out, just so you'll be able to use your night vision goggles, be my guest. But yeah, hide in that corner of the room where I was just hiding. Otherwise, the guy with the night vision goggles might spot you. And then continue shadowing him. And as soon as you can, without anyone noticing you, you hop up on this bar. And see the guy on that I showed on the right there, with I pointed to with my gun, and the guy on the left here will be able to spot you up on this pole. Not the guy with the night vision goggles, but those two will, for some reason. So you want to go right here. Go right here in the middle of the pole where it's hard for the guy on the right to spot you and it's hard for the guy on the left to spot you. Just stay right in the middle there. Took me a little while to get over there, but yeah. So I bolted over here. Don't go right down the middle towards the objective, because there will be this not guy with night vision goggles who opens up the elevator right in front of you, and that actually got me the first time. I screwed up pretty bad and got caught with my pants down. But so you just wait right here. It's a nice dark area, and the guy on the left there won't be able to spot you. And you wait patiently for the guy with the night vision goggles to go back into the elevator. You'll see right there. And while it's closing, you are free to go. Perfect. So we made it to the next area. This is where the dead drop will be, and this is where it's pretty tricky because there's a bunch of guys down on the bottom floor. Some of them are juggernauts, some of them are night vision goggle guys. And 8 hostiles undisturbed. Very good. And if you don't know if you've accidentally messed up, see, I just pressed pause there. If you don't know if you've possibly messed up and done something Panther, like throw a noisemaker that everyone goes after or what have you, and you don't know if you've Panther evaded them or Ghost evaded them, then what you do is you just press pause and it'll show you all the stats, all the points that you've accumulated in this level. So you have to turn that on, or sorry, it's sabotage the bunker system. So you have to press that before you head your way down, past all the lasers, and don't fast rappel down there. What you want to do is you want to climb on up here, and in your game the first time playing this, the dead drop will be right where I'm aiming, right there. Perfect. Okay, so I keep moving. Easy to just climb down and shimmy your way to the left and grab it, but I've already gotten it, as you can clearly see. So you drop on down. And look at all the guys down here. Well, that's not good. Not good at all. So I want to wait until this guy right here is not looking my way, so that's fine. I am perfect to drop down. There'll be a vent on your left here. And just want to make sure that I'm clear to go, and looks like I am. Perfect. Close it behind you. Otherwise, it'll grow suspicious. That guy with the goggles almost spotted me. And this next part, you have to do it in the exact order that I do it. in the exact time frame that I do it. Otherwise, it'll be really tricky. But if you've discovered another way to bypass certain guards on another path, let me know. I go from C to B to A, like the objectives. So you'll see right here. I get my night vision goggles back on. This area is a little dark. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Drone operator. Hate those guys. Ugh. Because I use night vision goggles all the time, whenever I can. Especially when I'm just planning my first route before I shoot the video. I like to go through it once, just to plan ahead, as it were. So you have to hurry and grab C immediately, otherwise this guy will turn around. And you'll notice that he turned around right after I grabbed it, so good timing on my part. Don't have to close these vents, but you want to bolt it from that one vent to the other, so that little robot will not spot you. And you hop down on in here, and we're heading to B. Climb on up, and more vent climbing. Definitely a lot of this in this level, which I don't mind because it reminds me of the older Splinter Cells. Drop on down when there'll be two guys talking down here, and you want to drop down as soon as right about now. You'll notice on your radar that one guy is turning to where the other one is looking, and as soon as he starts doing that, about halfway through his turn, you want to drop on down, and then you want to hide right here and wait for that guy to walk around. This guy will turn the other way and hide in the darkness right there. Took me a little while to get this down pat, but they'll always do this route. They'll never take any other route. So if you do this spot on like I am right now, make sure I slide right there so that guy doesn't spot me. And perfect. Okay. So now I hop over here and get to the vent. But yeah, if you do it spot on like I just did, then you won't have a problem because they always take that route. So now this part was a little bit tricky. You want to wait for this guy, but it is again, if you're doing this the first time, then it is it's concrete in its pattern, so it's easy to plan for it. So this guy will wait here, and you want to wait for quite a while. You want to wait for the guy ahead of you and the robot to go to come back to where you are. So you wait for this guy, he'll turn right, and you see the robot in the distance there coming back. So I hop on up here. This guy will be right at the camera. So it'll be guard, camera, and then robot, camera. And that's when we know it'll be safe to leave. So guard will go right where I'm looking, right there. And then the robot is coming back around the corner. And it'll come right to where the guard is pretty much. And we play the waiting game. Not the most stellar of gameplay, guys. Sorry, but it's just my method for doing it. So yeah, guy, camera, and then robot, camera, and he will go down farther to the end there, and the robot will turn with the camera. And now I drop down. Perfect time to do it. Run over here. Now this HVT will be right beside this guy controlling the robot, so you want to grab him right away, slowly. Grab him and then pull him over. You don't want to go forward at all, because if I went any more forward, the robot user would have spotted me immediately. So that is not good. So I got him. Very good, very good. That'll be the one stealth knockout that you'll see in the statistics at the end. Alright, some more vent crawling. And we want to get up on here, and then we want to next cover our way over there, because if we do it any other way, then he will spot us. Alright, now we cut our ventilation. That is the last one, and now we'll be able to activate Charlie's virus. So next cover again over here, and doesn't matter if you close the vent or not, he won't ever patrol there. Move on along. And I accidentally put my goggles on for a sec there. Whoops. And I use this vent. Make my way in here. And there will be a juggernaut patrolling this hallway back and forth. So you want to... I just wanted to make sure that that was him. And yep, it is. Okay. So I close that back up for when he comes along. And I see on the radar he's moving towards me. And then he'll move right in front of me there with his back to me. Perfect. So I move that up. Move my way over to the door on the left. Open sesame. And that is about the trickiest part in this entire level. The rest of it is just basically cutscenes, which I will leave in for the final level for you guys. I won't leave the very final cutscenes, but I'll leave the main mission cutscenes in, so you're welcome. But I will be talking over them, so if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Okay, so Grim is talking right now to us, telling us that we need to hurry. And so we are going to do this crazy idea, and we're going to give ourselves up.
Hold it right there.
Willingly.
Why isn't air circulating? Do you copy? Ventilation is offline.
Now there's Sadiq, the main antagonist.
Give me an update on the hostages.
And he has the Secretary of Defense. He's torturing them, trying to get these codes.
I'm not giving you access. You could destroy
And
America.
he can destroy America. We don't want them to destroy America. Even though I'm Canadian, we still like you guys, you know.
I'm after the only weapon.
Our neighbors to the south.
Information.
And I have to say, the voice acting for Sadiq is very well done.
Relax. It's not your decision to make.
And even though it isn't
You have to choose.
it isn't Michael Ironside for Sam Fisher this time around, I think the new voice actor does a very good job. I don't know, I think it might be Troy Baker, I'm pretty sure, but couldn't tell you. So we figure out that there is an intruder, and they have captured him, or us, and he's getting tortured. That's not good. Okay, so nice little twist here. He has the Corinne.
You are very tenacious.
And boom. It's Briggs. We were playing as Briggs the entire time.
Right behind you.
Very cool. Very nice little
You're gonna take me hostage in the
story plot there.
Communicating with your team. What you take me for.
And if when you were playing earlier on, you were talking to Briggs, and he was complaining about his subdermal implant, his little microphone that we implanted in all of us
Never one for subdermal
to
radios.
communicate.
Too invasive.
Subdermal radio,
I have your
and he spots that right away. Very good.
Leave us to our work, and I'll see that he lives.
And it's nice facing an antagonist that's very smart and just doesn't throw a whole bunch of bad guys at you. He likes to handle things himself.
Get the hostages ready to move.
So very cool. And if you're wondering, in the London level, if you're wondering who was interrogating you, if you're just watching this from a non-gamer perspective, then
Pass me that tourniquet.
it was him that was torturing us, but Briggs broke us out. So I think we should do the same, don't you think? Alright, so
Go to work on the other hand.
we wait patiently. Come on, Secretary of Defense, don't bug out on us now. Oh, okay.
He will stop.
He
When you want him to. Or he will take those fingers.
ooh,
He will take your toes.
ouch.
He will take your teeth.
Not the teeth.
I'll give you what you want.
And so he finally gives in. Finally.
Get yourself a hand. Now transfer the files.
Don't, you can't.
Briggs doesn't agree with that at all.
I'm so sorry.
So he might have to have some dramatic measures take effect. So press X or square to grab the secretary, depending on what console you're playing on.
You have not thought this one through.
You won't risk shooting him.
Why? Because you're gonna kill him? We both know you don't have that in you.
I don't know. I think I might have it in me to kill him. And crack. Yep. That's the only option you can take, by the way. If you wait too long, then Sadiq will shoot you. So press X to drive the plot forward, and he's kicking the shit out of you. He is not happy, as you can plainly see. Ugh. Poor Briggs. He did what he thought was right, though, you know. I give him credit for that.
You're taking us to your plane. Get him up.
Alright. And you might have been wondering where Sam has been for the past little while, if Briggs is breaching this way.
Leader of the men,
And you will see in a second.
we are exiting with our hostages. They will be released if we are allowed to leave safely. Any aggression on your part will result in executions.
So Sadiq wants to leave safely. Wants to use his hostages to his advantage. 7 hostiles undisturbed, very good. But little does Sadiq know
Make a stupid mistake.
who one of his hostages is. Aha! What do you know? Sam infiltrated already. Love this level, this end story for this game. They did a really good job. Especially, I think this is Ubisoft Toronto's very first game, so let alone any Splinter Cell game. So I think they did awesome. I hope they continue to make more. And if you haven't, if you've been on the fence about picking out this game, if you like the older Splinter Cells, which I don't see why you wouldn't, they're really great stealth games, then you will absolutely love this game. You will have so much fun with it. It's not like Splinter Cell Conviction, where it made you kill people. It's well done. It's polished. The levels are cool, and the multiplayer is actually really fun too. They have Spies versus Mercs again. If you guys remember that, it's a game mode where you play as you play as Sam Fisher-like characters, where you're using the pitch blackness to your advantage. And I had to retry that there. Not a bad phase in though. But and then you can play as mercs, who have to weed out the spies, and they're playing in first person, unlike the third person spies. And spies are one-hit melee kill, where the mercs have a lot of armor and different gadgets they use to weed out the spies. But it's actually a lot of fun. Definitely pick it up even for that. And you'll have 2 chances to to shoot Sadiq, but you only have to shoot him once. And I just shot him there. So... And, yeah. After that, that's the end of the game, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed this, this walkthrough. And I will continue making more. I'm thinking I might work on the side missions next. And then I'm going to be going on to either Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag or Battlefield 4, whatever you guys want to see. Just let me know in the comments. And, yeah. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
You fucker! It's over. You think this ends with me? There are 12 nations that stand behind the engineers. Behind me! Are you ready to fight 12 wars? Kill me! Kill me! Those nations will rise up, put me on trial, and I will spill every secret I know. I've already won. There's always another option.
Resource transfer complete.